From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. And towing the slab in this one, Jeffrey Springs.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound now, Jeffrey Springs. What do you got on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Alex Verdugo. The wind of the pitch. In for a strike, and we're off and rolling in Tampa Bay. The 0-1. There's the strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Kicks and fires. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And fouled off. No score, just getting started, top of the first. And the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Out in front and foul to the left side.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ball.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back now in Tampa Bay, and starting this one is Corey Kluber.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Back here at the ballpark, and starting this one is Corey Kluber.
Well, this guy has the ability to command the game. He's got to limit damage, make his pitches, and avoid that big inning. If he can work around that, he can give a quality start, hand this off to the bullpen later on, and put his team in a position to win a game.
Now it's the DH, Yandy Diaz. And a pitch. They say you win. And now the 0-1. This one lifted in the air, left field. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Lau at the plate. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The wind to kick the pitch. On the ground. And foul ball. And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The wind and the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Here comes a pitch. Fly ball to right. Verdugo gets under it. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Randy Arozarena stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
And 1-2.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
In the air, out towards left center. Ref Snyder right there to make the grab. And that's the third out. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Scoreless after one. Top of the second. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
Tristan Casas.
Springs back to work. In the air, left side. Arozarena moving under it and puts the squeeze on that. One up, one down.
That is it. The third baseman, Bobby.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. Right side, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Kike Hernandez. And he takes a strike. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. That's in there, and that is strike two. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's Reese McGuire. And there's a strike.
0-1.
There's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Up the middle. And it gets by him. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Next offering is in for a strike. Dahlbeck at third. McGuire at first. 2 out of the inning. Hard ground ball for a base knock. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Christian Arroyo. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 1. Good eye right there.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's outside. And that's ball 3.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Back to the top of the lineup, Alex Verdugo getting ready to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Verdugo, a former second-round pick by the Dodgers back in 2014. And Chris, I think one of the things that people always focus on with him, he was the centerpiece to that Mookie Betts trade between the Dodgers and the Red Sox. That one to first, and he picks it up in foul territory. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and the home team down a run. Welcome back. Now here is Wander Franco.
The shortstop, Wander Franco.
The pitch. There's a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
The pitch. To the right side. On to first. And quickly 1 away in the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Luke Raley.
Now it's the right fielder, Luke Raley. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Next pitch is popped up. Dahlbeck makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting sixth, the first baseman,
Harold Ramirez at the dish. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, Turner climbs in on that right side.
Justin Turner.
Springs back to work. Turner in his 13th season, batting second in today's lineup. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. And there's a ball.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
And he grounds one to the right side. Sends it to first. Turner is out. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Refsnyder measures 6 feet even, 32 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1.
Here's a fun fact for you. We've never had more active players from South Korea in Major League Baseball than we do right now.
And there's a strike. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. Now batting Tristan Casas. Flied out his first time. Casas tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Next pitch is outside. Just missed. And he deals. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. He swings and fouls one off. (3-2). And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Taylor Walls. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball there.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Stretches out and hauls it in. Caleb Ort will take over here. A chance at his first save of the year.
Caleb Ort.
Josh Lowe will hit next.
The center fielder.
There's a strike. Ord measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Ground ball right side. Casas on to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting ninth, the catcher,
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. That one fouled off. And the 0-2. On the ground to first. Casas takes it to the bag. Third out, and that ends the frame. Down in order go the Rays. They still trail 1-0. Start of the fourth. Here's the third baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Bobby Dahlbeck.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That one down the line, and that squirts through. Around first and hustling for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Safely into third with a leadoff triple.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
And stepping in for Boston, Enrique Hernandez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. The other way. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Lowe has it sized up, and it's caught for the out.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Yu Chang now at the plate. In there for strike one. Next offering is in for a strike. Hernandez stands at first with one out. He goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
So digging in, Christian Arroyo. He reached out a walk his first time. And that one fouled off. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. On the run, sends it over to first. That's the third out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the fourth, and now the DH, Yandy Diaz.
The designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
The right-hander back to work. Ball one there.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Right-handed reliever. And that one is lifted in the air. Verdugo racing over to make the catch.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
And now it's Brandon Lau. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Swinging a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. That one to first. Casas steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. 0 for 1 so far. Swings through that one. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Rays held in check here, and they're down 2-0. And welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Alex Verdugo. And a pitch. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Ground ball up the middle, and it gets by him. Here's Justin Turner. Swing and a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ref Snyder in the box again. Takes a strike. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So up next, Tristan Casas. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Swung on, popped up left side.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
So 2 down now, and here is Bobby Dahlbeck. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And here it comes. Fouled off. He was late. Verdugo on second. Turner on at first with 2 down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Now a screamer into the outfield. Arozarena makes the catch. And the inning is over. Boston strands a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the shortstop, Wander Franco. And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Hauls it in for the out.
The right fielder,
Luke Raley next to hit for the Rays. First time up was a pop out. And it's fouled away. The Rays still looking for their first hit in this one. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Whips it to Casas, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hands, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
Harold Ramirez next to hit for the Rays. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail it here, 2-0. Back now in Tampa Bay, all set for the start of the inning. And here is Enrique Hernandez. Hernandez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 190 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Springs back to work. Strike one.
Puerto Rico doesn't just produce baseball talent, it produces Hall of Fame talent from Roberto Clemente to Pudge Rodriguez.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Ripped on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So stepping in for Boston, Reese McGuire, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. And there's the strike. The wind of the pitch. Liner caught it second.
Now batting, shortstop, Yu Chang.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Yu Chang. Out towards right center field. Raley sizing this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Offense held in check there. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Red Sox 2, the Rays nothing. Welcome back. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Taylor Walls.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Oh, 2 now. Ripped into right field, base hit. And now the center fielder, Josh Lowe. Grounded out his first time up.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Little chopper rolls foul. Righty to the plate. On the ground, right side to second, and he threw it away. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman, he's got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Francisco Mejia. On the ground, right side. Arroyo whips it to first. But they cut it to 1 as the run comes in. Yandy Diaz now.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Line drive, base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's 2-2.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now here is Brandon Lowe. On the ground, could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. They get 2 and draw even again. We're through 6 full. We are tied 2-2. We go to the top of the 7th. Leading off, Christian Arroyo.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a pitch. And that's in for a strike. Off the mark there. And it's a ball and a strike. Slice to right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
And that one is lifted in the air. Raley, long run into the gap. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Turner in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Arozarena settles under it and makes the catch. That is the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and this game is still 2-2. Cutter Crawford gets handed the rock out of the pen. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Cutter Crawford.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And stepping in for the Rays, Randy Arozarena.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Swings through that.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
That one hit to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Wander Franco. Base hit center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Franco headed for 3rd. Coming home. Arroyo with a relay throw, and he's out. And he's into 3rd with a 2-out triple.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
And here's the first baseman, Harold Ramirez. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. The Rays strand just the one. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back here at the ballpark, we're at the top of the 8th, and stepping in for Boston, Rob Refsnyder. And the pitch. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Just missed. Out to short. Franco on to first. First out in the top of the 8th. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Tristan Casas.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, to try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Swing, and he popped it up. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 down. Bobby Dahlbeck up next for the Red Sox. Infield shifted to the pull side. Called strike right there.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
That clips the zone, and the count 1-2. Out to short. Zips it to first. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. Score remains 2-2. Back here at Tropicana Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now up for Tampa Bay. Taylor Walls. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Hit weakly on the ground. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, the center fielder, Josh Lowe.
Here's the center fielder, Josh Lowe. Foul ball. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Francisco Mejia. Towards first. Sneaks through, base hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz.
Nope. Ball one.
And that's too high. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. High fly ball out to center field. Hernandez sizing it up. Racing, makes the catch. Out number 2. So first and second with 2 outs. Down to number 2 hitter, Brandon Lowe. That one pushed foul. Low over at second. Mejia at first. 2 out of the inning. Just a weak fly ball this time. Chang on his way over. Makes the catch, inning over. So the Rays strand a pair. It's the 9th and we are tied. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the center fielder, Enrique Hernandez. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Jason Adam. He's been so good against lefties.
Number 37, Jason Adam.
And a pitch. And that's outside. Now 1-1.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Now, Reese McGuire. Ball one, no strikes. Good eye right there. Left-hand hitter waits. Here's a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Righty delivers. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And next for the Red Sox, Yu Chang. Next offering is down low, and it's 1-0. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the inning. So they go quietly there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. We are tied 2-2. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And stepping in for the Rays, Randy Arozarena. The wind to kick the pitch. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. In safely at second base, and that's the potential winning run with nobody out.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Now batting Wander Franco. 1 for 3. And a curve is down and in. Winning run out second. No one out. To the right side. Tosses to first. Franco gone on the play.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder,
Luke Raley digs in now. Outfield moves in, looking to cut down the winning run at the plate.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. The 1-0. On the ground to the left. All back to first. And they got him.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now the first baseman, Harold Ramirez. Known for his late inning heroics.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Winning run at third, 2 down. Good eye in that spot. That one lifted to left. Base hit, that'll do it. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Rays walk it off and win it 3-2.
Well, you come into the ninth inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Afternoon ball game for the victorious Rays. 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.